Top 10 richest people in the world are. Mukesh Ambani is the chairman and CEO of Reliance Industries, a $74 billion conglomerate with interests in petrochemicals, oil and gas, telecommunications, and retail. His late father, Dhirubhai Ambani, a yarn trader, founded Reliance in 1966 as a small textile company. After their father died in 2002, Ambani and his younger brother Anil shared the family money. Reliance began a pricing battle in India's hyper-competitive telecom sector with the launch of its 4G phone service Jio in 2016. Ambani generated more than $20 billion during the COVID-19 siege by selling a third of Jio to a group of investors that included Facebook and Google. Sergey Brin and Larry Page met while pursuing advanced degrees in computer science at Stanford University and co-founded the search engine Google in 1998. They took the company public in 2004. After expanding to incorporate activities such as self-driving cars and healthcare research, Google was rebranded Alphabet in 2015. Despite stepping down as president in December 2019, Brin remains a controlling shareholder and board member of Alphabet. With a net worth of $97.1 billion USD, he is currently the 9th richest person in the planet. Larry Page, like several other internet millionaires on our list, got his start in a college dorm room. While at Stanford University in 1995, Page and his friend Sergey Brin came up with the idea of improving data extraction skills when using the internet. To define a new type of search engine technology that can investigate backing connections, the duo coined the name Backrub. Following that, in 1998, Page and Brin co-founded Google, with Page acting as CEO until 2001. 76-year-old Larry Ellison has become the world's 6th billionaire. Oracle, the enterprise software behemoth he co-founded in 1977 and continues to oversee, accounts for the majority of his wealth. He also has a large stake in Tesla, which is worth more than $10 billion. According to Forbes, Ellison has invested his riches in real estate over the years, amassing a portfolio worth more than $1 billion. Lanai, Hawaii's 6th largest island, which he purchased for $300 million from Dole Foods CEO David Murdoch in 2012, is the crown jewel of his business. Warren Buffett, the world's most famous living value investor, filed his first tax return in 1944, when he was 14 years old, showing his earnings from a paper route. He began investing in Berkshire Hathaway, a textile company, in 1962 and had become the majority shareholder by 1965. He expanded the business to encompass insurance and other ventures in 1967. Berkshire Hathaway has grown to be a $500 billion company, with a single share of stock trading for over $410,000 in mid-2021. Mark Zuckerberg co-founded Facebook with Harvard University classmates Eduardo Saverin, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes in 2004. As Facebook's popularity grew, Zuckerberg dropped out of Harvard to focus completely on his growing business. As of 2021, Zuckerberg is the CEO and chairman of Facebook, which has more than 2.8 billion monthly active users. Facebook is the most widely used social networking platform in the world, allowing users to build personal profiles, communicate with friends and family, join or create groups, and much more. To design new software for the first microcomputers, Bill Gates teamed up with his childhood chum Paul Allen. After this endeavor was a success, Gates walked out of Harvard in his junior year and joined Allen to form Microsoft. In addition to being the world's largest software firm, Microsoft develops its own line of personal computers, publishes books through Microsoft Press, provides email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game consoles and associated peripheral devices. Gates was appointed to chair of Microsoft in 2008 after serving as the company's chief software architect. He was elected to Berkshire Hathaway's board of directors in 2004. The chairman and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods firm, is Bernard Arnault, a French person. Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, Sephora, and other well-known brands are owned by this corporation. The majority of his wealth, however, comes from his significant stake in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that owns 41.25% of LVMH. Groupe Arnault SE, his family's holding company, owns 6.2% of Christian Dior SE and another 6.2% of LVMH. Elon Musk has been involved in a variety of businesses. Musk was a Stanford University student who skipped out to found Zip2, one of the early internet navigation systems. With the fraction of the profits from this venture, X.com, an online payment system that subsequently became PayPal, was launched. Despite the fact that both of these technologies were ultimately sold to other companies, Musk is still the CEO and chief designer of his third project, Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX, which aims to make space exploration more accessible. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in a Seattle garage in 1994, shortly after resigning from the hedge fund D.E. Shaw. In actuality, he had proposed an online bookshop to his prior boss, David E. Shaw, who had declined. Though Amazon.com began as a book retailer, it has grown to become a one-stop shop for everything under the sun and is now the world's largest retailer. Some of its unexpected moves, including as its acquisition of Whole Foods in 2017 and the launch of its own branded over-the-counter pharmaceuticals in August 2017, reflect its history of diversification.